cats too. He finds them.
Now let's speak in order.
Has everybody signed the sheet? I'm ready.
Approve the minute for the previous meeting.
I have a motion.
Get a motion.
Second.
Minutes for meeting as follows. In old business. There, motion.
Make that motion.
There, second.
Second.
Let's go with a little new business. Yeah.
This month we took in 48 dogs and 17 cats. I had 5 dogs returned to owner, 9 dogs adopted, 3 adopted by our grant. We had got a $2,000 pet friendly grant. We had 36 dogs go to rescue, and 3 dogs were euthanized, and those were all mean dogs, couldn't adopt them out. Of the cats, we had 9 adopted, another one for the grant funded adoption. We had 2 die of natural causes, and 3 cats were euthanized because they were sick. At the end of the month, we had 33 dogs and 47 cats. I went on 29 calls, and then we took in $12 in rabies fees. Adoption fees was $622. We had 4 grant funded adoptions and $100 in return to owners. And then monetary donations was $5, plus we had $25 worth of blankets and canned foods donated, for a total receipts of $739.
You seeing an increase on your animals you're taking in right now?
Well, this month they're actually down some. The cats have slowed down, and so have the dogs. So I'm hoping we're in a quiet spell.
Motion is separate report.
I'll make that motion.
There, second.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Ever get your drain fixed around the house?
You know. And the roof of the feed room is leaking. My husband had got up there on the roof and put longer screws in the metal up there, but it's leaking again. I mean, it had temporarily fixed it for quite a while, but now it's leaking again. So, and the only place I see it's leaking is in the feed room. It's hard to tell any place else because we got the new ceiling in there. So.
Yeah.
Just wonder where it's leaking at, if the screws are not sealing off, or
He thinks where the 2 metals come together, one's not under far enough that it's blowing up under. But thankfully, right where it's leaking at is there's no feed. It's like I've got my feed barrels here, and then there's a space, and then there's where I stack my feed, and it's right in the space where it's void.
leaking toward the kennel part or toward the office part?
Towards the kennel.
Any more questions?
Let me write this thing.
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't somebody supposed to go out there and
We had Rigsby's roof and go out there and they were supposed to have fixed it, but it's never stopped leaking from them. So my husband got there and put longer screws in it.
I mean, on the ditch.
Oh,
Ridgely wouldn't even go no ditch. Ridgely
No,
roof.
they just did the roof.
Well, I get with Greg on the roof, see you get Ridgely, get somebody back up there.
Or did you say it was leaking, Jim?
in the feed room.
You got your feeds and sacks, you got it up on pallets or anything?
It's on pallets.
Up on sack, it's just some pallets you need some.
Any more questions? No more questions, so.
Well, have a good evening.
Thank you.
Have your fault.
Andrew couldn't be here and I'm filling in for her today. I've given everybody a report. And we provided 2,589 visits to 2,305 patients during the month. Gave 443 immunizations with 3 TB skin tests. Flu vaccine is available and we're starting a new program going out to the school systems. We'll be going this week and we'll be going to all 10 schools in the county. And hopefully we'll have a good response for that.
Are you having, how's the flu running out there?
We're starting to see a few cases. It's not gotten real heavy yet.
What is it, 25 or 35 to get flu shot?
It's 40 for adult. 30 for a child.
Some insurance.
Most insurance is covered. If they, a child 18 and after doesn't have insurance, they can get it. It's covered by the Tennessee tax dollars. And then adults have insurance.
Motion to accept the report.
Second.
Second.
Katie made a motion.
Yeah.
How about the RN? Have y'all close enough getting another RN up there?
We've got one hired. She's supposed to start November 30th.
Okay.
Yes, y'all had another position, minister, not administration. Well, when you see when you got first come in.
You talking about clerk?
We're looking at hiring those, we're wanting bilinguals, and they
Yeah.
have to go through some special testing and all that.
I talked to Mayor Haley and he was supposed to send a couple of people out there. I don't know if he did or not, but he said he knew some out of high school.
We love to have the names.
He's supposed to send them out to all 10 texts.
Yeah.
And if he's not done, go ahead and do it.
Yes, please let us know.
Any more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You next, Steve?
Okay, the October report, you didn't have all nothing wastewater, they didn't waste nothing as always. So we had loads to Southern Central, we hauled 623.1, that was $26,477.50, that's 102 loads. On our newsprint, we had 6.86, $171.05, one load. Cardboard, we had 24.25, that brought $727. 6 loads. Mail to Southern Central had 19.10, and mail was only bringing $3.00. That's $1,719, 13 loads. We had 1.14 ton aluminum cans, and that brought $953.40. That's 3 loads that we got. We had 12 used badgers, brought $90. Collection site for used tires collected 1,207 passenger tires and 157 truck tires. And we also collected 165 gallons of used oil at 4.25 tons of electronics. And, we didn't collect no plastic. We did, but went out the other way to the landfill. But we've got a little something going on there. Right now, I'm gonna take a load to this guy on Pike Hill and see how he's opened up a little shop over there, recycling place. And I've also hauled in 2 loads of cardboard last week I hauled a load, and then today we took him a load. And he's gonna take our plastic, but he's probably gonna charge about $22 or $23 per ton to take it. But he's also gonna pay us for cardboard like we always get, the same price we get down Manchester. And, so we're gonna try it. We don't know how it's gonna work out. He's just got a little small building over there. And it'd be a trial run, other words, on the plastic. Now, the cardboard, he bought him a new baler, and, he's gonna try this plastic. And he's claiming he's got a market for it, but of course it's not paying too much. And that's why you have to offset, but if, on the other hand, if we do pay them $22 or $23 per ton, we're paying $42.50 right now for it anyway, get rid of it, so we'll still save.
We're still paying him nearly half price.
Yeah, half price. And I just hope he makes a go of it, cause this plastic issue, read the paper and all this, everybody's wanting to get involved in that. And it's just a sad situation right now on account of the economy, where they can make the stuff cheaper than they can recycle it for the price of crude oil and all. So that's, right now, that's one thing I can tell you about it right now. So we have a total of 56.94 tons that was recycled, and then coming back to the county's totals, $3,660.45. Got a total of 21.13 tons of paid to be recycled, and 623 went to the landfill, so we only done 12% for the month of October.
We going low, Steve.
We're going low, I know
Going
that.
lower.
Waste away, I wish they could do something, help us out.
Yeah.
We just,
About the oil, does it come from just individuals?
yeah, anybody can bring it. I got 2 locations. We got one at Fargo and one at Fairview.
Yeah.
And, then Universal out of Knoxville, they come pick it up and they pay, well, they're probably not even paying 4 cents a gallon for it now.
Yeah. Well,
But it's being recycled and get a few dollars back
that's
out of
that
it.
much not going in the river.
That's right. And we try to encourage that, to use it, and they use quite a bit of it, but I tell you what, y'all might have seen this too, but, and even I don't even do it, change oil much as you used to until the oil went up so high. You see less oil changes now than what you ever did, seem like, on people's vehicles.
People driving longer in between changes.
And they just, instead of 3,000, they're probably driving 6,000, and I know that, you want to take care of your vehicle, but it's so expensive now. We've seen that last few years, since oil has went up.
They recommend you on your new cars driving to 5,000.
Yeah. Well, the big truck's 15 now, the big diesel trucks. I mean, they've got this oil, they've got 2 or 3 grades of oil, but people are just not changing as much oil as they used to, and that's the reason why, because the price of everything.
Have you ever had a chance to run up there across and look at their recycling center
Where's that at?
in Crossville?
No, I haven't.
It's unreal.
Well, now, I seen one down in Franklin back years ago, which they had oodles of money to build. They had nothing but a recycling place down there.
And they've got they've got brick walls or block walls for your metals to set down, and got it, your oil, your plastic, and a bin for your tires, and it's.
Yeah, they probably got a lot more tax dollars than we got too
I
also
guarantee you
to
that.
operate on. But I mean, yeah, that's probably a state-of-the-art outfit like it is down Franklin. It's they go in a big way down there, so.
Motion to accept the report.
Yes.
Get a second. One more question, Steve.
Okay.
Explain about the light system out by Oakland.
Well, the lights, this time of year, we sort of do have a little, people go in there and what they do, they go in there these 2 months or maybe 3 months, November, December, and January, you know, it gets dark early, and, then most of them's all set up the same. Every one of them, they got, our electricity comes in on a pole, and that pole is short, and that's where they put the light in. And of course, you know, I know it don't light up on one side will be lighted up pretty good, but the other side, the bin will be blocking it, or it just don't reach out enough. And about every convenience center is pretty well that way. Only at the fairground, we've got them little big lights that shoot across, you know, up tall and everything. But, and another thing, I don't know why this is, it's been that way over and over again. I've checked with Candy Fork about it. They can't seem to tell me an answer on it, but it's a power chart, or what do you call it? Surge, power surge. When you push that button down to 220, it cuts the light off. And I don't know why, and they can't tell me why. I've asked them, I've called them, and they can't seem to come up with an answer why that does that. It just knocks out the whole light, and then maybe about a minute or 2 minutes, it'll flop back on again. But really and truly, what should have been done, there should have been a big pole put up, and that light should have been put on the top. And I don't know what that would take to do that, because if you did, our electricity conduit is up on that short pole. And so, you know, I don't know what it would take. It would take a new pole and transfer everything over, but thing about it is, electricity would be on them, but the conduit would be on us, so.
That's what you wiring all.
You'd have to redo the wiring and stretch your wiring out, put another weatherhead and all. But it's about a 3 months, 2 to 3 months problem, what it is, and after that, it levels, you know, the days go get longer, it levels back out. And they got a little porch light there on the front, of course, I know they don't do a lot. But I think what is it in December, there about middle part of December, about winter time, when the darkest time is and the longest days. But, the only way to solve that would be to do like I say, I mean, I guess just, you need a big old light sticking up. And I don't know, you know, what it would cost or nothing else, or even if they have enough electricity to do that, you know, I don't know the cost would be.
Drop another pole in there.
You'd have to have a pole around every one of them. And we got the 220s, you know, they got the electricity coming in through it on that same pole.
Yeah, they changed over to LED lights yet?
They have out, Mountain Electric has, and, yeah, Mountain Electric has.
So they changed mine. I paid for a light and a pole at my house.
Yours in the county, okay.
And I had LED, got LED put in, and it lights my whole driveway up.
That would probably help, but the only thing, the height, see, the height, it's just short over there, and you can't, the pole is so short, it don't get over the bends, and well, in every aspect, every site we got just about that situation, only center now, I think it does light up one side. Like Viola, for instance, we got the fire department, they got some lights over at Shine, that's one side, and then the other side, they don't, account of being, it don't get across on the other side. And same way as Smart Station, and, I think Morrison, they're okay, they still got the short poles, but, you know, I don't know what to do, only you'd have to change and change out poles or something to do that, you know.
Costs lots of money.
It's gonna cost a lot to do
You
that.
ain't had no complaints, have you?
Well, no, I held back years ago a little bit, and people, they sort of got used to it, you know.
I drove around and checked the 3 in our district, and they're adequate. They're not like a baseball field, but they are adequate.
Yeah, see, like Starlight, that light's on this side, and you drive right beside there, so. And Rock Island, it's,
Rock Island's a little darker.
yeah, it's a little darker, but they got a light outside the Lions, or the Lions Club had one out there, I think.
But when you pull in there, you got your headlights on.
Yeah, you got that, yeah.
But the one at Smart Station, you either pull in and back out or back in.
That's the only way, it's so tiny and little, it's, yeah, and the bins blocking the view on it a lot too. You can't, when you drive up, or even in the winter time when it snows and ice, that's the worst place to keep clean there was, cause it freezes there. It's colder, the air comes in there, and we have to go salt it quite a bit, you know. So I don't, you know, that's the only answer, you'd have to probably And if you done one, you'd have to do them all. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be fair to do one or two and then not do the rest of them that needs lighting. You know, and I know some of them's worse than others, which starlights you probably not worry about that, but I say it costs, I don't know what it costs, but the power surge thing, I don't know. They can't seem to come up with an answer on it. When you push a button, if 220 kicks in, the light goes off.
Somebody's losing a leg.
Well, every one of them does that way, Teddy, and I don't know why they would do it. And I've called them, they can't come up with an answer on it, so.
It sounds like they're losing a leg out there, so.
Yeah, but why would all of them be doing it though, what I don't understand. I mean, if you got 220, if you use a 220, you push 110, you know, or you push 220, you got 110, them lights are on 110. Cause you can buy them down at True Value, those lights just like that, you know. And I don't know what it would take, you could put one on a cone of them buildings, but I don't know where they'd hold one, and now they're so tiny, so. That would help, but I don't know where my wiring would hold up or not, you know, to put, one of those, like security lights on the cone of the building, that, only thing that would do is light up the front. Cause all them things, they just wired up for what was in it, you know, what the plugs outlet that you need, and I don't know whether it'd be enough to carry it or not.
Yeah, you have to watch where you sit anything, so you're bringing trucks in to
Yeah,
pull them boxes out, and then
if they just been, if the poles would've been taller, it'd been a lot better when they set them, so in that way, but, you know, of course, that's hindsight.
But they've been sitting like that for years.
Yeah, for about, well, ever since about 93, 94.
Yep. Any more questions?
I tell you what, Steve, you do a good job, and it's no trouble to call Sanitation.
Yeah,
And if anybody's ever got a problem, all they gotta do is call you.
yeah, I'll try to, if I'm there or not out working on something.
And I've called you, and sometime called you at home,
Yeah,
or whatever. Anybody's got a problem, all they gotta do is call you.
yeah, we try to have all of them open. It's not easy either, I tell you, there's always something every day, just about something going wrong, or motor going out, or something going wrong, and we try to, or I do, I try to go out there and fix it, cause time you get somebody 2 or 3 days later, everybody's mad. And you keep everybody happy, it seems to go better, you know, if they just gotta let them do their garbage. You can have a road maybe, ditch washed out, and that'll be all right for a while, but you won't get rid of your garbage now.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Budget and Finance got a meeting tomorrow at 4:45 if you want to attend Budget and Finance meeting. And they're gonna bring up about the being in the line tomorrow,
Yeah.
in the convenience center, Budget and Finance on the contract. There's nothing else.
Well, didn't she say that the county might benefit a little bit
Well, yeah,
from that, the money?
money wise. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
See y'all.
How you doing, mate?
How about you?
I'm pretty good, I reckon. Yeah, you can. Seen you in a while.
Well, I've been sick a while. As trouble as I can.
I think, up for constable, right? That'd be in our district, or yeah, Terry's.
That's just till the next election, I'll just be ready. saved all the signs the last time.
C-State, thank you very much for handling that.